Hey guys, welcome back for another video. In the previous video we saw how to trim and extend entities. In this video we will see how to move and convert entities. First let's take a look at convert entities over here, this option right here. So first for that we need a sketch. Let's select a plane, normal to, and then we can sketch on it. So I'll just draw a simple rectangle over here. So what convert entity does basically is it makes identical copies of the entities selected over here. Suppose I want the same exact rectangle on another plane. I can just go over, exit the sketch, create a reference plane. I can select the plane from the tree over here. I just need one more reference plane. I'll increase the distance over here and then okay. Now I need to sketch over here. Let me exit the sketch 1 second. Normal to, and then sketch. So now if I want the same thing, I can just do convert entities, sketch 5, and then select. It'll be there on this plane as well. So this is how convert entities works. And let's go to the move entities commands now. Let me delete all this. Select the plane, and now we are good to sketch. So in move entities also, to demonstrate it, I'll just draw a simple sketch, a rectangle again, or maybe a hexagon. Okay, so let's go to move entities. Here we have a lot of options: move, copy, rotate, scale, and stretch. Let's look at them one by one. First let's take move entities, select it. So what this command does is it helps me move this hexagon from, say, from here to somewhere over here, wherever I want it. So let me select the entire hexagon from 2, and then this start point is this, and then I can simply move it to here. This is how move entities works. Suppose you want to produce this copy of this entity, just select copy entity, select the entire hexagon, then start point is this, let me keep this, and then I can drag out the copy to wherever I want. So this produces 2 copies. Next is rotate entities. This is used to rotate the entities to a certain angle, whichever is needed over there. So you have to define center of rotation. So I'll just select the center because I want to rotate the whole hexagon to a certain degree. So if I give positive degree, it rotates counterclockwise, and the same thing if I give negative angle, it rotates clockwise. So depending on which you need, you can give that. So I'll just tell. So the hexagon has been rotated by 16 degrees from the previous position. And next is scale entities. This is used to produce a scaled down version of the entities required. So suppose this is a one scale entity, and I want a 0.7 or 0.75 scale entity. So I'll scale about the center point, and I get a 0.75 scale down version of that. And suppose if I want to retain the original version also, I can just entities to scale this entire hexagon, scale about this. Now if I want a bigger one, I'll just put 1.5, and I can retain a copy of that. So now I have the original one as well as the scaled up one. And last one is stretch entities. So stretch entities is used to, as the name suggests, it's used to stretch the entities. This is how it works. Suppose I want to stretch this edge of the triangle. I just go over here, stretch entities. I select the entities to stretch, these two, and stretch about this point. Now I can just freely rotate it from wherever I want to stretch it to. So I'll stretch it down to here. And there is another option over here using XY. So same, select the entities. Just give how much you want to extend on each axis. I'll just give 10 for demonstration. So I can keep repeating this. Every time I repeat it, it gets stretched by 30 mm on the x-axis and 30 mm on the y-axis. So this is how it goes. Sorry, not 30, it goes by 10 and 10 on each axis. I've repeated it 6 times, so it has been extended by 60 mm on each axis from the original position, as you can see. So that's all for this video. We have seen convert entities and move entities. Thank you guys for watching. If you find it useful, hit the like button, share and subscribe. That's about it. Thank you.